Like, share, subscribe.
Jayson and the Argonauts. A 17th century map illustrating the regions through which Jayson and the Argonauts traveled. A gathering of heroes. This image depicts all of the Argonauts gathering before they set off in the Argo. The exact crew of the Argo changes with nearly every telling of the tale. While some heroes, such as Heracles, Orpheus, Polydeuces and the Boiards appear in every version, others only appear in some. For example, Atalanta appears in most versions, but Apollonius says Jayson would not take a woman on the quest. Other Greek heroes, such as Theseus and Bellerophon, are also sometimes including amongst the Argonauts. While it is impossible to determine the exact route of the Argo, this map gives a best guess, based primarily on the text of Apollonius. Over the years, many different routes have been theorized, including one that has the Argonauts going all of the way across mainland Europe, out into the Atlantic Ocean, and back into the Mediterranean Sea through the Straits of Gibraltar. The Argo. The boxing match of Polydeuces and Amycus. Polydeuces and Amycus. Zetes chasing after a harpy. The Harpies. Ancient sources usually describe the Harpies as beautiful women with wings. It is not until the Middle Ages that the Harpies are reimagined as the hideous bird women that are more common in modern depictions. The Argo heads for the clashing rocks. Euphemus releases the dove to fly between the clashing rocks. The clashing rocks. The Argonauts release a dove to fly between the clashing rocks, as suggested by Phineas. The Argonauts have the ship's mast in place in order to check the wind, before they make their run between the rocks. The Argo. Shipwreck of the sons of Phrixus. Media. Jayson and the bulls. According to Apollonius, the bulls that Jayson used to plough the fields had bronze hooves and snorted fire. Later writers have sometimes taken this one step further and depicted the bulls as either creatures of living bronze, or even as fully mechanical constructs. The Golden Fleece. Jayson and the Earthborn Men. The origin of the dragon's teeth in the story of Jayson and the Argonauts has often been a source of confusion. The teeth sown by Jayson do not come from the dragon guarding the Golden Fleece, but instead come from the dragon of Ars, slain by the hero Cadmus. After Cadmus killed the dragon, he removed its teeth. Half of these he gave to the goddess Athena, who carried them off to Colchis. The other half he sowed into the earth, growing his own crop of earthborn men. These men battled amongst themselves until the survivors joined Cadmus and helped him found the city of Thebes. Jayson battles the earthborn men in the 1963 movie. Despite the enduring popularity of this scene, the original sources clearly state that the earthborn men are creatures of flesh and blood. Jayson battles the dragon that guards the Golden Fleece in the 1963 movie. Jayson and Medea take the Golden Fleece. In most versions of the story, Medea uses her enchantments to put the guardian of the Golden Fleece to sleep. Only in later stories did Jayson fight the dragon. The death of Apsitus. Another major source for the story of Jayson and the Argonauts is the Orphic Argonautica, a poem, probably composed in the 4th century AD. This poem is narrated by Orpheus and places a much bigger emphasis on the deeds of the musician. The Argo squeezes through the wandering rocks. Talos, the Bronze Man, from the 1963 movie. Talos, the Bronze Man. According to various myths, Talos was created by either the god Hephaestus, or the inventor Daedalus, in order to guard Europa, a woman favored by Zeus. Talos walked around the island of Crete 3 times a day, throwing rocks at any enemies that might approach.
Like, share, subscribe.